And tonight, Connecticut Governor Malloy is getting involved in a national controversy over LGBT rights in another state. Good evening, everyone. I'm Scott McDonald.
And I'm Ann Craig, in for Ann Nyberg tonight. Governor Malloy is imposing now a ban on state-funded travel to North Carolina because of a law that critics say discriminates against lesbians, gays, bisexuals, and the transgender community. Chief Political Correspondent Mark Davis joins us live tonight with more. Good evening, Mark.
Hi, Ann and Scott. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. Governor Malloy is joining governors from several other states in condemning this law, along with some major corporations based in North Carolina. Even though he is up to his ears in red ink, about to lay off perhaps thousands of state employees, Governor Malloy is dipping into a national controversy centering on a controversial new law in the state of North Carolina, signing an executive order today banning any state-funded travel to North Carolina, saying the new law is discriminatory to lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender citizens, especially placing transgender citizens at risk.
People who are in the process of changing from one gender to another are very vulnerable. And to tell a person what bathroom they have to use is a very dangerous position.
In defending the law, Republican North Carolina Governor Pat McCrory says it only makes common sense to require people to use the restroom that corresponds with the sex identified on their birth certificate and not the gender they identify with. The ACLU has filed a lawsuit against the new law in North Carolina, and the Connecticut chapter is applauding Malloy's action.
We praise Governor Malloy for again being a leader on LGBT issues, speaking out and making clear that this is not the right thing to do.
Peter Wolfgang of the 5,000-member Family Institute of Connecticut was one of the strongest opponents of Connecticut's gender identity anti-discrimination law back in 2011.
Down in North Carolina, they have a governor who has common sense. In Connecticut, we have a governor who thinks it's actually a threat to public safety to not allow men into women's restrooms.
Now, similar laws have recently been vetoed by Republican governors in Georgia and North Dakota. You may recall last year, Governor Malloy issued a travel ban to Indiana when that state passed a similar law, and the legislature eventually out there and the governor retreated and repealed it. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.